Hello and welcome to Chess Please. My name is Andy and today we're going to be covering off another Offbeat chess opening. Today we're looking at the Orangutan Opening, also known as the Sokolovsky Opening or the Polish Opening. It's very easy to learn, there's a few traps in there, so pretty soon you'll be cruising around the board like this fella. Yes, so today we are covering off the Orangutan Opening, and a very fun opening, quite easy as I said. It actually gets its name from a pretty cool anecdote. Grandmaster Savielly Tartakower was playing against, I think it's Geza Marozzi, back in the 1920s. He went to the Brooklyn Zoo the day before the game and he asked an orangutan named Susan what move he should play the next day, and he landed on b4, thus giving us the Orangutan Opening. Now that orangutan, of course long dead at this stage, but they did give birth to a pretty fun opening, and it's very easy. All it is b4. Open up the game with b4. It immediately will take 90% of your opponents out of their prepared openings. It's a very strange one. It's the 9th most popular opening move, according to some chess servers. So really going to be far down the list of people's preparation. And there are a couple of traps laid in here. Namely, essentially if they do something like, just standard, like e5, pretty much always your second move and like the only real benefit of playing b4 is going to put your bishop on b2. Pretty much like sort of fianchettoing early on. I don't know if it still counts if this pawn is too advanced. But you've got a really lovely bishop here. Aiming straight down the gullet of the board. Now, a couple of easy blunders that your opponent can make, a very natural move, something like knight to c6. What you can actually do is just push here, and then after whatever move they make next, you can just force them into like jumping this knight around. Like if they come in here, you can just do this. Just make them like jump around, and already you've gotten back the advantage there, as well as defending here. Alternatively, like you're probably going to make this knight retreat. So that's one like blunder that your opponent can fall into, or mistake really. And another pretty common pitfall after b4, e5, b2 is if your opponent gets a little bit greedy and they take with this bishop here. That's not necessarily a mistake just yet, but we want to take back here, and immediately we've traded off a b pawn for their e pawn, which we're pretty happy with. But also they need to be really careful. They almost have to play knight to f6 here. If they don't, this pawn is going to fall and then the rook thereafter. And this position, they are a little bit ahead on development, which is probably why the computer doesn't love it for white. But again, you can just start to develop as normal here. This is the main line, the kind of primary continuation here. And it's definitely not hugely advantageous one way or another. But if you know what you're doing, just developing your pieces, you've got a pretty good start and a nice e-file to start targeting. So worst case scenario, really, you end up with this, and in no way a bad way to be. But you also have the opportunity to gain some tempo if they develop out this knight before this pawn is taken care of. And in general, you've got a pretty strong queenside attack if they don't end up taking that pawn. That's the large extent of the theory of the Orangutan Opening, and let's get into it to see if we can put the proof in the pudding with a live blitz game. So we're going to play a bullet game, actually, 1 minute game with 1 second increment. All we need to be is the white pieces, and we'll be able to guarantee that we get a chance to play the orangutan. Okay, Orangutan Opening, here we go. b4, that's all it is. It's already been done. And we're going to play b2 now. Will they fall into any of our traps? They do indeed. Already, we've got an advantage. Let's make it count. Where's that knight going to go? Here? Let's just do this. Chase him away. Chase the knight away. That's 2 knight moves and a lost pawn. Happy with that. That is ideal. Do we just cash out our exchange? No, let's just develop as normal. That's fine. Let's get all of our pieces into the pudding. A nice piece stew here in the middle of the board. That is fine. We can also get a nice bishop here. That's not a bad bishop, but we're gonna castle here. Yeah, we'll just take that. That's fine. Solidify our center a bit. Let's lock that bishop out, actually. Okay. Tempted just to drop back to b2, and I think I'll do that. Great, okay. Well, now this knight's under pressure. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Okay, we're winning on time, which is nice. Let's take here. Take that rook, knight, even. Nice little, give me the rook or else we'll get a discovered attack. They give us the rook, very nice of them. And we will drop our bishop back again, all the way back. We'll go here. Threatening mate in 1. And they lose on time. Honestly, that was as good as it can go. That was an absolute king of the swingers. We've got an achievement there for playing the Polish, also known as the Orangutan, or the Sokolovsky Opening. Couldn't ask for a better example than that. They played exactly into the trap that we talked about, where they develop their knight to c6. We push it forward already a mistake. And from there, we won the pawn and we won the position. And from here, didn't play super accurately. It's bullet chess, but a very comfortable game. We were able to make trades when we needed to, just improve our position, lock them out of heaven, keep these two gorgeous bishops, which can be a feature of the Orangutan Opening. And there you have it, the king of the swingers. Hope you enjoyed that one. I certainly did. If you like that one, stick around. I've got other offbeat chess openings and some just general chesscapades going on the channel. Feel free to give us a like or subscribe. It makes my day. All the best, and thanks for sticking around.